Welcome to another episode of Big Lee's Corner. Alright, first of all, I know at this time it's usually my reactions videos during the races, but I decided to pull a plug on those because I'll admit, thinking back to last Sunday, I was doing more of a rant rather than reactions. So I decided to just go ahead and pull the plugs on those because those finishes last week weren't as interesting as the other 2 weeks, so no more reaction videos, at least not until I know how to stream or get the equipment on here where I can do some streaming. Anyway, on the whole point, for those of you that watch the Pack Rat City channel or my main channel, you know, as I got these things in my whole. Let's see. Yeah, this is the first pack of the Richard Petty trading cards. I mean, all these are Richard Petty trading cards. First one is the red card with the blue designs, the retro numbers on the side, STP logo in black and white. I just now realized it was a black and white logo. Haven't quite paid much attention to this thing. Anyway, on the inside are trading cards. Now this might be a long episode because that's a lot of trading cards. So what I'm going to do is just display the cards and show the back where you want to pause. You can pause the video if you want to see what the back of the card says. The number 43 car, currently driven by Bubba Wallace, just in case y'all watching this about 3 or 4 years later. And excuse me, I covered the text. Okay, so about 3 or 4 years later, someone other than Bubba Wallace be driving the 43 car. I don't know how well that showed up. Trying to add some rant while you're all watching this. Then again, you might be pausing the videos. Also, on another note, I noticed on my predictions, the Xfinity video got more views than the Cup predictions. And it must be the fact I featured a junior car on the Xfinity picture, while on the Cup thumbnail I featured a Joey Logano car. Just to bring up, the featured car ain't always my prediction. I mean, only once so far have I predicted the car I have featured on the thumbnail. So it's kind of like, I actually predicted Chase Briscoe for Xfinity. And for Cup, I actually predicted Kyle Larson. Which, by the way, that race hasn't happened yet. And I don't know if Xfinity happened yet either or not. They might have had a rain delay or something. Because the channel I tuned into still had a baseball game going on, if I remember correct. Some other game, but no NASCAR. So, I didn't see if there was any captions at the bottom, so I pretty much like said, hell with it. I don't know if I have any more ranting as I show these off. Richard Petty in a beard. I knew that was possible, but seeing him without his cowboy hat on, now that I didn't know was possible. Alright, all fairness, yes, it would have had to been possible. I mean, for him to get in that car to put on a helmet and for him to take it off after winning his races, hell, even after losing races. I couldn't picture him fitting the cowboy hat under that helmet, to be honest. Usually on the trading card episodes, even though I haven't done a trading card episode for almost 2 years, usually I feature less trading cards, and usually just one pack. But since there's 2 packs and everything included, I found these at the Sleepy Dog Antique Store in Waitsville, Indiana. And no, there aren't any more there, but I thought I'd give that antique store a shout out. But if you're ever in the Waitsville area, give that place check that place out. You might find something you like. Yeah, some people like to live in the past, so negative things happen. For me, I live in the past, so good things happen. Which is why I rip off the Amoco logo. That was one of the good things in my past. And there's other past logos I'll eventually rip off for my shirt logos eventually. Mostly things that aren't featured anymore. Alright, last card of the first deck. Oh, the checklist. Well, no need for a checklist. I got them all. Alright, that's all for pack 1. If I were taking the time to put these away, if I would know how to, what do you call it, dub these videos. If I would have a better way of dubbing these videos, I would go ahead, cut this clip out, and continue right when I open the second pack, but I don't. I'm assuming I'm able to do that right now. But just in case I won't, or don't bother to find out, who knows, I might forget this. Oh, I forgot to feature the packet. Anyway, pretty much the car I fell in love with. The blue car with the red logo, with the red stripe. Well, I just know it's more of a blue car with the red design rather than the red car with the blue design. Is the one I fell in love with. But anyway, the number 2 pack. Which, by the way, I also failed to mention, kind of has these pop-ups to make it look like you're actually looking at the side of the car. I guess the other one hasn't been punched open. Because they had the box design like it's actually a car. Same goes for this one. So I thought that was extra cool. See, I didn't know that about these boxes right when I got them. But anyway, the whole point. And might be out of NASCAR ranting. I would rant about other things. Well, maybe check out my main channel, Big League 1901, if you're interested in all kinds of shit. And you're interested in antiques, type in Big League Antiques. Look up the, which is also the Pack Rat City channel. But anyway, time for deck 2. Oh, I forgot how I had these cards arranged. Alright. But yeah, the first of three 7-time Cup champions. And, kind of debatable whether Kyle Busch is the new king or Richard Petty's still the king. But come to think about it, some people do have a valid point. Kyle may have 201 wins or however many wins he has now. Over 200 wins more than Richard Petty. Now, I'm not talking about on the rookie tracks or truck tracks, but I'm talking about Kyle Busch doesn't have 7 Cup championships. So, in fairness, I'll go with the theory that Kyle Busch ain't the king, but he still does have more wins. I'd say if you can beat both combinations of Richard Petty, of having more than 200 wins and having more than 7 championships, then I'll say you're the new king. So even if Jimmie Johnson gets one more championship before he retires, I say he's not the king because he don't have 200 wins. Now, most of you can go with that theory of him being king after he wins a championship if he ever does. Oh yeah, video games don't count. Otherwise, Logano's a 200-time champion in my book. Alright, so very much not. I never had him win a championship on a video game. However, I myself am a 3-time Cup champion in 2012. B.L. Richardson in the 23 car for B.L. Richardson Racing. And, well, for those of you that didn't know my real name, well, you already know what the L stands for. But hell, some of you seen me on Facebook, so I'm sure you already knew my real name anyway. By the way, if I'm going too fast for some of you, I don't even know. I only paid attention half the times that the cards weren't blurring in the picture, where you could pause to read them, or pause to see the pictures. I know there's going to be lots of pausing to do. I'm sure there's someone out there that would like to read all this. I'll admit sometimes I'm a bit shaky, trying to hold things still. I think that's a neat cover. Where he kind of got the drill hose over the car like that. I find this kind of cool. Petty in front of a retro Pepsi machine. Hopefully I held that one still enough. Thankfully, 2 more cards to go. But yeah, like I said, if I didn't hold certain cards still enough, just let me know and I'll refeature the card. Just let me know. Well, as you see in the upper corner, there's that number up there. Just let me know what number you need to see again. Anyway, that's all for this episode of Big Lee's Corner. Please buy my shirts at teespring.com. I'll try to have a nice day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more.